sub-counties.
Is also represented here.
Mimi nikipatikana hapo.
Ataongea peke yake.
Mimi nikikupa
Part of the person with the disability.
Kuja hapa.
Request as nurses that the Health Laws Miscellaneous Bill 2020 be withdrawn from Parliament until when all the stakeholders agree on the way forward about that bill. If we left the way it is, it is oppressive, it is going to finish our profession, and for records purposes, the regulator for nurses in all over the world has never been interviewed by any other person. It is always run by nurses, and it is for nurses. That is my request to our beloved government and Parliament.
Let it not be opened for any Tom, Dick and Harry. We have people we call healthcare professionals who are owners of the healthcare system in this country. We have not seen a doctor or a nurse or an engineer going to be the chairman of LSK, Law Society of Kenya. Kwani yetu ni nini? Ndio tulete engineer akuwe chairman wa Nursing Council of Kenya or the Medical and Dentist Board. I mean, hapa kuna barabara inajengwa? Ama kuna bridge inajengwa? So let the prospective professionals control their own regulation and issues. Okay? And that is what we want, and that is the consensus we had with the office of the Cabinet Secretary. And we hope if that one is not considered, then that ominous bill is not ours. It's not even for Minister of Health, it's for somebody else. Because it's not taking care of our interest. I mean, why do we have a Minister of Health? And why do we have a Minister of Roads? And why do we have the Attorney General's office? Because they belong to different professionals. So we cannot open the Minister of Health to every Tom, Dick and Harry. And if they want to regulate us, wakuje pia wadungane shindano. Na wasidunge mtu shindano kwa kichwa, because that's what they'll do. Because they're not trained. How can an engineer discipline a health professional, a doctor, a nurse, a clinical officer in terms of clinical practice?
Kenya National Union of Nurses is a dead horse. It is not benefiting the nurses of this country, but an individual who is seeking to remain in office for the purpose of having a salary and a job. I am not going to support that. I am giving the General Secretary of Kenya National Union of Nurses 48 hours in which he has to dismantle the office of Kenya National Union of Nurses Kakamega County branch, I included, and allow nurses of this branch to give us fresh mandate to serve them. I am giving the General Secretary of Kenya National Union of Nurses an ultimatum of 48 hours to go to court and withdraw a case concerning our salaries, to allow us negotiate with our employer and find an amicable way out through conflict resolution process. And as an example, I, Renson Lungaya Bulunya, the branch secretary of Kakamega, Kenya National Union of Nurses, I am stepping down. I am pulling out of the office until the General Secretary calls for elections in Kakamega, in which I will contest. Nurses will be allowed to give me fresh mandate to serve them accordingly and according to the law of the union. Or they withdraw me, they elect and give somebody else whom they feel is capable the same mandate to serve them. I will cooperate. Mr. Seth Panyako, the General Secretary, Kenya National Union of Nurses, you have failed us. And if you don't do what I have said, we are going to join hands. We are going to pull you out of that office through legal processes and any other applicable processes that can pull an incumbent who is not a performer, a failed incumbent from that office. We did not send you there to get a job. We send you there to serve nurses and protect their interests. Until you give us a CBA, get out of that office. I have resigned from this moment until elections are called in Kakamega, where I will ask nurses to give me fresh mandate.